What's up, guys? Matthew, getting ready to watch the penultimate episode of the fourth season of Fargo. Last we saw one of the most creative, artistic episodes of television I've seen in a damn long while. I thought the episode was beautiful. It's some people are gonna say I'm stupid for even thinking about it, but I wonder if that's the absolute last we see of Calamita and Rabbi, even though they were sucked up by a hurricane, a twister, whatever you want to call it. Fargo is one of those weird, wacky shows. I could definitely see them popping back up. Um, I want to know how this zombie shit correlates. Um, because I've talked about it, multiple times when the zombies pop up. Well, in any other show, I would think it's symbolism, but it's Fargo, so the zombies are 100% real. But Fargo could be fucking, you know what I mean? Noah Hawley could be fucking with me here and going the exact opposite direction, using the what I previously know about the show to trick me even further. I never thought of it like that, but I could definitely see that, to where the zombies aren't even important whatsoever. They're just there to fuck with us. That's what I love about this show. You know what I mean? Most, even if they do that, if the zombies do end up you know what I mean, being worthless, just to trick you, just to subvert your expectations. For most shows, I would say oh, that's cheap, that's wasted time, da 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 this, da 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 that. But Noah Hawley's one of those creators of art that I fully trust. Like, if something's there, it's meant to be there. It serves a purpose, either through being plot relevant or just being interesting, surprising, shocking, whatever you want to call it. If Calamita and Rabbi are dead, that is a lot of death right back to back to back to back to back. The main thing that I could see continuing in this episode is Loy is about to be hunted down. Okay? He's about to be utterly, okay, destroyed, because he's got a Terminator. He's got a one-man wrecking crew. Zelmore is on the way, and she's not happy. And this all still while Justo and Gaetano are sort of coming together. Now, obviously, their mother just got fucking shot and died, so they're gonna be extra pissed off. All the story. This is the best part of a Fargo season, where all the episodes just connect together perfectly. It's sad that this is a rarity, especially in modern TV. But from what I've noticed recently, it's honestly uncommon. I won't say rare, but it's uncommon nowadays for seasons to get better as it continues. Um, and I'm not one of those people, not every episode has to get better and better and better and better and better. That's one, it's implausible. You need setup episodes, you need all this and that, but also when it comes to ratings, you need to peak at points. You can't just be at the top forever. You need to slow things down and set things up. So I'm not asking for it. It's just something I've noticed that the last 3 or 4 episodes of TV recently have just I don't want to say disappointing, but haven't been up to par, up to standard, to what I think of when I think of a finale, or what I think of when I think of a penultimate episode. But Fargo is one of those shows, every single season, it heats up at the end. It really heats up. Even, I think back to season 2 of Fargo, I got goosebumps thinking about just how fucking good the first, the last 2 episodes of season 2 of Fargo are. One of the most legendary back-to-back episodes that I can even think of. And you know what? Hell, throw in the 3rd episode. That is also a top-tier episode. The last couple episodes of the 3rd season, I got goosebumps again thinking about the finale of the 3rd season. One of my favorite episodes of the entire show. I think that the 3rd season of Fargo has the best final scene of any of the Fargo episodes. And then obviously the season that kicked it off, season 1 of Fargo, I got goosebumps for the 3rd time. A hat trick of goosebumps. Unmatchable. Season 1 of Fargo, I know I've discussed it in a couple episodes here and there. not even just in Fargo, but in some of my Sopranos reactions or some of my Monster, One Piece, whatever. I'm very list oriented. I have a lot of lists. I'm obsessive when it comes to that sort of thing. I like to rank things. I will definitely be coming out when I get some more time in a couple months. I'm going to try to sort of venture out, make a couple more videos, maybe some ranking videos. But one of the things I have ranked, every season 1 of TV I've ever watched, I have ranked. And Fargo, I believe, is top 3. Fargo, I don't think it's top. I think it's like top 6 or 7. Fargo season 1 is phenomenal. Sorry for yapping right before the episode. I don't really like to do that, but this show is so goddamn good, and it strikes a core into me, as I'm sure it does a lot of people. I don't know what my future's gonna be. There's a lot of things I want to do. So I don't want to say like I want to be a filmmaker or anything like that. I would definitely be open to doing that one day. But to summarize, I have a film degree. And just learning, like, I don't even need to do it. Just learning about it, like, makes me happy. Just taking it in, like, I don't know. I'm obsessed with it. And Fargo is one of those shows, like, it has everything. It has literally everything you could want. It has action, it has tension, it has emotion, it has good dialogue, it has the art, it has this, it has that. The music is fucking phenomenal. It has everything. So I'm excited to see how this the penultimate episode is. I'm excited to see how they wrap it up. Another thing I think I mentioned once or twice, this season for some reason is an extra episode, and it's probably because of just the sheer amount of characters that are in this season. Maybe it's because they need to kill all of them in a non-rushed pace, so they needed to space that a little bit. But I'm excited to see why, and I'm always excited to get more. I would never want to complain about something being stretched out. The only thing I complain about is if it is too short and rushed. So I'm ready to hop right into the video. Sorry for yapping for a considerable amount of time. If you guys like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I've got the full-length, uncut reaction up on Patreon. If that's something you're interested in, I'd appreciate it if you checked it out. And if you guys like the content on the channel, please subscribe. Let's get right into it. Say his name again. Say his name again. Dude, Leon, I have a feeling that Leon...
Be happy if we're gonna win, man.
I feel that Leon's gonna play a really important part in either this episode or the next episode. And obviously Happy. The title of the episode is Happy. So it's probably going to be a double meaning, which I love titles like that. Motherfucker. Motherfucker, they killed Deafy, man. I knew it was coming, man. I had that feeling. Pit of my stomach. Core of my heart. My soul.
I'm dead. Or in jail.
Or in a hurricane. I wonder if we'll see Satchel again. I don't want to call it a theory because I'm sort of just latching on to a last name. But I could see a world where Satchel grows up to be Mike Milligan just because of the connection to Rabbi. These guys are gonna wipe each other out, man. Ooh, I could also see an ending where, even though Gaetano and Josto are like sort of on good terms right now, I could definitely see a world in which they like kill each other at the same time. Cargyle Bowl, like.
The little girl said.
Oh, that is a phenomenal shot. This is awesome. The cinematography! Oh, the poison. The sheer amount of poison. Did Ethelrita... They're not showing it. Did Ethelrita only do like 1 or 2 visits over there? Or is she continuing to come over?
How long I've been doing your hair? Ever cut you?
Aww. Man, I don't want to say she needs to find a new man because she's in love with him, but...
Show him the ropes.
Yeah, but how many strikes is a strikeout? This kid can't tie his shoe.
Should have called. My cousin, my problem.
You're right. No excuse.
Losing this war, is you?
You're always losing. Till you win.
I like that quote right there.
Where I'm from, we mind our forefathers, take stock in their wisdom, like a rock knows the river. And we think your head's getting too high.
Who thinks?
Fathers, grandfathers, sharecroppers, men born to...
The head is getting too high, man. The power is, I don't want to say getting to him, but he wants the power to get to him, if that makes sense. He's too obsessed with it.
You look at a picture in the paper, you think it's just a picture of you? We all in there, crowded together. Cops decide to bust a head, they don't care which head, long as the color's right.
We need your help, Happy. The family.
He ain't my family.
My mama and yours, like sisters. Which means his kids are your family. His wife is your family.
I fucking... What was the name of the wife?
Death row. You want me to do what?
I forget, but I love her, dude. I love her role has grown in the past couple episodes.
Just some muscle from the country to puff me up. Show people I'm here to stay.
That's a Costa Nostra, boy. This ain't no podunk thuggery. You think you gonna what? Drive him out of town?
Don't need them gone. Just in their place. Texas cousins smuggling from Oklahoma.
Shit. You make me sound like...
Shit! Who's this man think he is? That's copyright infringement from The Wire.
Nell Holloway, stop messing around. You want to talk about all boats rising, that goes both ways. It don't matter if you think we should be in this war, we're in it. They killed my son, 10 years old. What did he ever do to anyone? And they killed him. And now they want to snuff us out.
Man, she's better than Loy!
String me up, they coming after you.
Shit, I don't even know her name. I forgot her name, but she's a top 5 character in this season. Honestly, she might be vying for number 3 behind Defi and Orietta.
If I kill the brothers, New York's just gonna send 2 more.
Don't care about them. I want justice for my boy. And then we make a deal.
Oh, yo, I'm in fucking love.
I miss you, kid. When are you coming home?
I'm home now.
You think I don't got records of every dollar you took from me? Maybe I send him to City Hall. See what the mayor thinks of his hero cop then.
Oh, okay. Okay, I can't love you because of what you did to Defi, but I can love you. I can't love you, but I can love you.
What's this? You going steady now?
Boss,
We need to put the squeeze on this cop. Hit him where it hurts.
Who's this guy?
Our side.
Boss, we got word from New York. They want this thing wrapped up.
Too much noise, man.
Omarosa? Oh, I'm sorry. Is our fighting for our lives keeping people up at night?
Hey, Jay, hey. Come here. Quante persone abbiamo ammazzato?
I want like a buddy cop between these two guys.
Abbiamo perso.
It sucks. I really like them like as a unit, but there's only 2 episodes left. I'm not gonna see much of it, I can guess. I like seeing them work together. Like they're like different, but they help each other's strengths or they help each other's weaknesses. Oh, what an amazing shot! I think I've said it before. I don't know what the word is, but there's just something like about film. You know what I mean? When you see something like that just makes me go like, oh my god. I don't know if it's just enjoyment or if there's a specific word for it.
You really cursed?
Oh, not this shit again.
Your great-grandmother was in chains down in Mississippi. Her daddy come over on a ship. The captain of that ship was the devil himself, Theodore Roach.
Okay.
There was a storm. Water coming over the sides. 100 men shackled together down below, never seen the ocean, and here they were fixing to drown. And that man, the captain, he just stood, laughing and laughing.
The ship went down?
Not that night. But they got thrown about something fierce. And on one go,
This fucking creepy, eerie-ass music.
great-great-granddaddy to grab him. And he choked the life out of that man with his own mouth full of seawater. Your granny was 6 when she saw him the first time. The roach. Eyes sewn shut, wooden nose. And he's been with us ever since.
I haven't been paying close attention to the zombie. Has it only been one zombie?
Smell him more than see him. Low tide, the sounds
Like
of
creaking ropes.
Oh, I got creepy goosebumps.
So he's mine now. Can't we cast him away?
Oh, I didn't even put that. I should have noticed that. I should have noticed that it was the same creepy entity.
I want to talk to your father.
What?
Lloyd Cannon, the boss. Can you help me? Tell me where to go.
You want to talk to my father?
I worked it out. How to get the house back. Please.
Hi there.
Get away! You're not wanted here.
What?
Hi. Aw, well, now. How'd you look at you, the happy couple?
You called us Lemuel Cannon, and you are?
Hun, I wondered if I might bother you to come up to my apartment.
No.
I say to you,
No, hun. Let's not do this in front of your boyfriend.
he is not my boyfriend.
More of a suitor.
What are you talking about, buddy?
Fine, you want to do this here? You give me back my ring! That's right, I know you stole it from me. And I have...
So she's about to strangle him.
No police.
Great. Call them. I can tell them what else I saw up there. All your tokens, letters from the grave.
Why are you challenging her straight to her face?
Plus, how you like to poison people's pies.
And who's gonna believe you?
I have evidence.
It's in hell for small minds who betray their betters' trust. Who take advantage of their charitable acts.
You need to leave now.
Oh, bro.
Above or below the place you're going.
There's a word for people like you.
No word. You invented it to make yourself feel bigger. But that's not what I am.
Walk away.
What does it feel like to be so sure you're right and know that nobody cares? I'll see you in your dreams.
I'm in love in a like I fucking hate you way, but you're like so quirky and awesome and unique and interesting. That's why I like Orietta so much. And I know I don't speak about it often. Like I don't speak about like Ethelrita and her family as much as I do the other characters. It's not because I don't like them. Like I don't know. She's like a normal good person, and those aren't usually my favorite characters. And even though I do like them.
You know how that works.
Leon gonna be the man to talk to.
Sad I can't kill him twice.
Yeah, I heard about that tune-up he gave you.
Some people got no respect for a promise.
We don't make promises. We make deals.
Then let's make a deal. Leon's gonna take over all the lowest territory, including the slaughterhouses.
Damn.
And you're gonna give him a piece of trucking.
Jeez, I ain't been fucked this rough since prison.
Come in here.
What with these fucking pictures, dude?
Top secret meeting of the Hi Ho Club?
Who the fuck is this?
My father-in-law. Kind of amazing to see him walking and talking, don't you think? Considering he's made entirely out of Play-Doh.
Ha fucking ha. Can I talk to you outside?
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, because now's not the time you call off a wedding. Now's the time to renegotiate the terms of our deal, because you got me over a barrel and I'm spread thin and I'll spend anything to keep from having one more goddamn problem. But clearly you're not smart enough to do that.
Listen to me, Eggplant Einstein. You and your kind are getting run out of town.
Oh, Gaetano, don't overreact.
So I'm doing us both a favor, and I'm running away from you like a fart in an elevator.
Well, this guy's fucking words are amazing.
I'm a U.S. alderman. You can't punch a U.S. alderman?
Apparently you can.
He's like a fucking cartoon character.
You hit him for me? I'm touched.
Lascia perdere.
And these guys just need to shut up and kiss, bro.
Come here, you big lug.
Come here, boy. No. It's okay.
Man, just think, all that they needed to get along in their lives was for one of them to want to kill the other one.
Boss, Charlie called. He's on lookout at the JDC. He said 2 hours ago, the Italians had some visitors. It was Leon.
Skunk's gonna skunk.
It's over, ladies and gentlemen. I want him to get like a really big demotion, so he can like focus on his family.
And this ain't my best day. No siree. That's behind me, I think.
He's one of those people that like, he's a murky character, but he's being pulled down by being like the head of a criminal organization. Honestly, his wife would be a better leader. I feel like she's a little better headed. Cooler headed. Oh, dude, the shot. Get out of the room. Dude, that dog is scared as hell. Oh no, not another twister. Oh.
What you doing out here all by your lonesome?
Watch your fucking back, bro.
What you got, shit in your ears?
No. No what? Oh, hey.
I thought he was about to do it.
No you. No boy.
Oh! He's fucking awesome.
Fuck off.
Oh my god. What does the storm fucking represent? The criminal world? Overtaking people? It's over for you, my man. You ain't got no allies now.
Cop's not home. I left him a surprise.
Bomb?
Got picked up by a squad car this morning. My bet, he comes home the same way.
All right. Beat it up the street. Keep your eyes peeled.
I don't know. They're building up to death so much. I feel like he's probably gonna make it out.
Groucho. Jeez. What was her name again?
Adelina.
Oh my god, dude. It's like Ned Stark and Robert Baratheon.
Esse non è mai stato innamorato come lo sono stato io di lei.
How old were you?
11. But already like an ox.
Yeah. I got a big dick too, you know.
Big like a pico.
Just finish the story.
What is wrong with these guys?
Far home from school. Adelina, I love you. Adelina, my heart is like the moon. And you're the sun.
What does that even mean?
Riz right there. You wouldn't know, Justo.
Era in paradiso. E poi, her father, Groucho, grabbed me by the neck, pulled me in through the window. And he's choking me. 11 years old and he's choking me.
Hey, Groucho was, I remember, he was like your size now.
Damn.
The boy who take his little girl did you do? You know, on the floor, there's the glass from the window. I grab a piece.
Slash him? Kill him?
Where?
Ooh.
That's why he's...
What's the age difference here?
Back to Sardinia.
I forget the exact timeline. Did they, like, never meet?
Non è arrivata la guerra. Le camicie nere hanno distrutto tutto. Siamo dovuti scappare. Siamo nascosti.
You want us to tuck you in too?
Ho visto cose. Prima hanno ammazzato altro.
Dude, I would just book it straight out of there, bro. Don't go inside. He's got a plan, I think, probably.
Sono rimasto da solo. Per 3 settimane ho mangiato solo la corteccia degli alberi.
Oh, dude, is the OCD stuff gonna help him?
E portavo le scarpe di un morto.
Wow, this fucking music, dude. This is an amazing scene.
Everything that happened. We're here now.
Oh, brotherly bonding time. They're gonna die. No, don't jump scare me, man. Oh. They just rough up the house? Or is there someone waiting for him? Is there a weapon? Is there an explosive? Get out of there! Skedaddle! Skadoople! Cutting it close, cutting it close. Oh. This is not the time for this shit! Oh no. It's over. I think he'll still get out though somehow. Oh my god. But he is an ultimate bag fumbler. Is he gonna run him over? He's walking like a goddamn Terminator. Oh. You gonna accept it? Oh man, the fucking visual on that. Damn. You get what you fucking deserve.
I gotta piss.
That was very anticlimactic, and I love how anticlimactic that was. When used correctly, anticlimax can be so rewarding. But, you know, at least he gets to be with his galley. His girly. Oh, no, no. I fucking That is awesome. Oh my god. That is one of the greatest deaths I have ever witnessed in TV. That's how they get you, even if you know that, like... Oh my god, bro. Even if you know something, like, bad is gonna happen and it hits with anticlimax like they always do, you don't immediately, like, fucking... It takes me out of my comfort zone. Or not, it puts me in my comfort zone. Is this a zombie? Is it Orietta? It's a zombie. The zombie, apparently. Why did I not realize that it was only one zombie the entire time? Oh my god. How did you sneak through? Dude, she's an entity! She's a ghostly serial killer. Dude, I fucking love how evil she is. Is there gonna be a kerfluffle? Oh, he is gonna... Lemuel. Oh, that zombie! Dude, she's... connected! Oh my god. This has been one of the best last 15 minutes of an episode of Fargo ever. Is she gone or did it kill her? Oh no, is the mule gonna... Oh damn.
There, ma'am, are you okay?
Yeah, I just got a little scared. Oh, silly old me. What are you doing here?
Did she notify?
Come with us.
Huh? What? Where?
We have a warrant for your arrest.
For my,
He woke up. The hospital administrator told us to bring you in.
Bag fumbler.
That's great news. Can I just I'm just gonna get my purse. Excuse me, you take your hands off me, police!
Ma'am.
Police?
Making it worse.
Oh, okay, well, this is all just some very silly misunderstanding. If I could just maybe grab my purse, then it wouldn't. Oh.
Oh, this one, that was a phenomenal fucking last 15 minutes, man. That zombie's creepy as hell. Roach? Yo, you get what you deserve. You gotta watch your back for the rest of your life. She'll get out in 30 years. She's coming straight for you. 30, 40, 50 years, something like that. The end? Or does it keep going? Oh my god, dude, I thought it was gonna end like 8 times already. I'm loving this. Great shot.
Thank you for taking the time to meet with me today, sir. I'll be brief.
My son said I should hear what you gotta say. But this thing is dead. Your house is mine. Your business is mine for as long as I live. Which could be another half an hour. You want me to give your parents back their house?
No, sir. I came to tell you they earned it. The original loan was $3,500. Interest starting at 10%. Spread over 6 months. That's $6,200.
They stole from me.
With all monies returned. And seeing as how you chose not to kill them, I'm assuming you felt their punishment should be monetary. A fine.
I took their house.
You said the house was yours, but they still have the deed.
Come on, break it down for him.
Is that what you see? A girl You know a lot of girls who study European art and speak 2 languages?
Oh, she's serving right now. She's cooking.
We don't do that here.
You're in a war and you...
Man, go get your shit out of my fucking house.
Exactly that. 27 men shot, stabbed, strangled. 27 men requiring the services of a licensed...
Oh!
I've got the invoice here. The total cost...
She's cooked him!
That's not how it works.
8,700 in agreed upon services. Plus this.
Oh.
Gold ring. Pawn shop give you phone.
Yeah, she's fucking awesome, man. I gotta talk about her at the end of the episode.
Who the hell cares? I already told you, that's not how it works.
No, you haven't seen the part that makes it priceless yet. The part that's gonna make you give me what I want. There's a nurse who lives across the street from me. She had the ring.
So now you're selling me a stolen ring.
Listen!
This nurse took them from her patients, kept them in a closet next to their obituaries, and medicine she gave them to help them pass on.
This nurse?
Cops arrested her last night. She poisons people. See? And takes their things. A keepsake, like this ring. I want you to give my folks their house back. And their business. All debts forgave.
And just what the hell do you think you got that's gonna make me do that?
I'm gonna help you win your war.
You do that, you can have anything you want.
Swear it.
Swear.
Don't fucking end the episode in the middle of this goated ass conversation. Let's get started. Oh man, that was a phenomenal episode. Real quick, I just want to start the episode off speaking about Ethelreda. I was gonna talk more about her in the middle of the episode, but I felt an important scene coming on, so I wanted to stop. I didn't want to yap over it. I was just talking about how, of all the main characters I've probably spoken about in my post-episode discussions, about Ethelreda the least, and I want to make something very clear. It's not like I disliked her character, or I wasn't entertained by her. I just think, and it's pretty common for people, like, she's like a normal human, you know what I mean? She's a good person. She's smart. She's educated. She has goals. And I don't want to say she didn't stand out. You know, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying that when it comes to TV, I want to talk about the other more unique stuff a little more, if that makes any sense. All this being said, I've loved Ethelreda so far. I think I said in the first couple episodes I've been loving her character. I fucking love educated, not just characters, I love educated people who are able to, like, you know what I mean? Like, use that shit in a way. I love schemers, I love planners, and I got glimpses of that right there. I mean, I hope, again, it's one of those things, like, from if I was in this world perspective and I was friends or family with Ethelreda, I wouldn't want her to go down this path that I'm going to discuss. But as a watcher of TV, I would want her to be the leader of a fucking gang, dude. She'd be awesome at it. She'd be awesome at anything she wants, honestly. She's one of those people that so smart and successful at anything they do. I could believe her being anything. An astronaut, a bank robber, anything, bro. And I can't wait for this finale to see how all the pieces get put together so perfectly. And again, I will say slightly disappointed with my favorite part about Fargo is the setup. Just like the movie, it stems from the movie. You have some goober some, you know what I mean, basic, normal, kind of geeky, kind of away from criminal activity person get roped in with crime. And I think that this season is by far the weakest plotline in that regard. I would have loved it if this Ethelrita stuff happened a little earlier. I would have loved to see her like be a part of planning and all that, sort of be like a replacement for Doc Senator. But all that being said, and again, I want to repeat, I said slight disappointment. I fucking loved everything about this season. But I'm interested to see how it plays out in the final season, because again, I've been speaking about it for a while. Well, although now with the death of Gaetano, that might murky things, murky the water a little bit. But I didn't see a side winning. I don't see Loy winning. I didn't see Josto winning. I saw sort of either a double win or, more specifically, a double loss. So I don't know how that would impact Ethelrita there, and what she's got going on with Loy right now. I want to speak about Gaetano and obviously Otis here. Otis was an interesting character. I definitely wouldn't put him in like my top 5, but a very interesting story arc, especially because he was so connected with Defi for most of his plot, and obviously Defi, my favorite character of the season. I liked how different Otis's character was. And I like that ending there. It's almost like he's accepting it. And again, he had the same fucking sort of reaction in death as Defi did, you know, sort of. I think more in Defi's case, it was a face of judging Otis, whether that be like actually or like spiritually, just coincidence, how Otis interpreted it. Oh, dude, hold up, I gotta remember that. But I love that face that Otis gave to Gaetano in death. Obviously, they both didn't see it. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna go back to Gaetano one that I just wanted to say. Obviously, big for the finale. I wonder how Zelmare is going to interact with this Loy and Ethelrita stuff. I could definitely see a world in which, obviously, I don't think Zelmare would be like really angry at Ethelrita, but I could definitely see a world in which Ethelrita helps Loy win the war, and then he immediately dies because of Zelmare. I could definitely see that, because no one's on Zelmare's ass right now, you know what I mean? Otis is gone, Defi is gone, anyone like really connected to it is gone. Obviously, we didn't even get Loy reacting to whether she's alive this episode, so maybe he doesn't even know about it. I feel like he should, though. I feel that that'd be important news that he should have kept track of. But I'm interested to see how those three plot lines sort of converge next episode. But going back to Gaetano, I spoke about it earlier. I forget the exact scene right off the top of my head where they perfectly. This show, this is one of my main things I talked about in the first episode or two, and in my opinion, the absolute strength of Fargo is building of tension. It's sort of like basketball, in the sense that once you get really good at a certain move, or I'll use Steph Curry as an example. Steph Curry, obviously the greatest 3-point shooter of all time, the greatest shooter of all time, period. But he's so fucking good at shooting that people sort of overreact to his shooting, and he's ever since he's probably for like a decade now, you know what I mean? He's become such an elite like attacker of the rim, you know what I mean? Because he brings people out to the 3-point line, and then he goes fucking straight in, and he's so good. And even if you expect him to drive, you expect the 3-point shot even more. That's exactly what Fargo is doing with tension. Okay, because 90% of the time you know that they're building towards something tense. A big moment, a death, anything of that regard. But that 10% of the time, when it tricks you into the tension, it tricks you into building towards something, and they finally break it, they break that tension. That 10% of the time it uses that other trick for anticlimax. Okay? And I've spoken about it one time on the channel, I forget when, but anticlimax is one of my absolute favorite narrative tools. Okay, because when done correctly, you can argue at times it's more effective than a climax, especially with the this isn't me complaining about TV. This is just how natural storytelling works. There's climax everywhere. You know what I mean? It's anticlimax is uncommon, but even rarer is building up toward the tension towards the climax, anticlimax, and then going straight back to a climax. And this show, I don't know if it's because anything I watch, I like sucked into it. I put myself into it. I don't like. I understand some people, but I know when some people watch shows, they like try to break it down. They're like, and not from a like story perspective, break it down in like a, oh well, writers usually do this and that and this, and you know what I mean. I sort of buy into it because I want it to affect me as much as possible. I want to be along for the ride. So I don't think like, oh, they hit me with a. And another thing, like when I make predictions, I don't want to be right. I want to be wrong. I want to be surprised in a good way. So when the anticlimax hits, I don't immediately start going, when's it gonna? It's gonna come back. This is gonna happen. No, I'm along for the ride. So when they fucking bring that fucking climax back on me, I get hit by it. You know what I mean? I was in the comfort zone, and they're so good. They're so fucking good at putting you back in the comfort zone in this show. It's happened like 20 times throughout the show in important moments, and it just, dude, it gets me. It gets me every time. That death was gruesome. One of the best deaths I've seen in a long damn time watching TV. It's unexpected. It was violent. It was gory, and it's very important to the plot. You know what I mean? I feel like I don't want to say like because throughout the season I've had some problems with Gaetano, but I feel like he finally became sort of nearing level-headedness. You know, having sort of a shoulder to lean on. Working in a partnership with his brother, I felt like he could have really grown into a problem. Whereas Gaetano normally, like, in the first couple episodes, like, he's a problem as in he's a wild card, but not as in, like, I trust him to get shit done consistently. They took him out right when he was getting to that level. So it's interesting to see Josta, who, you know, I've said countless times, he gives me Roman Roy vibes, that sort of incompetency. Like there's always a level of incompetency that is blatantly showing at all times with Josto. So I'm interested to see how he handles this. Because I feel like they've put, especially with that final scene, obviously they're doing it on purpose. They've put in the eyes of the viewer Loy at such an advantage. Almost like we're expecting him to win. And they've put Josto at such a disadvantage. He's arguably at the low of the season for himself, honestly. He's lost everybody. He's lost his sort of strongest piece. He's got no Calamita. It's just him and Ebel, basically. I could also... I don't know how far they're going with the Satchel stuff. I could see a world where Satchel comes back and... I don't know, maybe he gets involved and like kills his dad or something like that. I don't know about that far, but I could see something like that. But anyway, I'm interested to see how this ends up because again, for the final time, this is the final discussion before the finale. I don't see one side winning. I see both sides losing. That's been my prediction for the full length of the season. I'm not going to change up right at the end. So I want to see how this all plays out, all connects. That was a phenomenal episode. These last 3 episodes, I don't even know if I can rank them right now. They're so close, honestly. I will say though, I think each episode had that stretch of like 15 or 20 minutes where it was literally like a 10 out of 10. And not that the rest of the episode was bad or average or mid or anything like that. Just that it wasn't like, oh my god, this is the best episode of TV I've ever watched. But some of these episodes had stretches where I was like, I'm watching a legendary episode in TV. So that was the 10th episode of Fargo. We've got the bonus surprise extra episode 11 for the finale. So I will see you guys next week with that. If you guys like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I've got the full-length reaction up on Patreon. If that's something you're interested in, I'd appreciate it if you checked it out for a little bit. And if you guys like the content on the channel, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. I'll see you guys next week.